Hello, let us begin the video game. I think I just... Yep, I totally loaded the wrong save twice in a row. Excellent start. Okay, let's try that again. I just smashed continue. Oh, that frame rate, it seems to be suffering. What is eating my frame rate? Is my C drive full? I'll cry if it's full. No, it's got plenty of free space. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice smooth 60, give or take. Mostly take. Anywho, after last session, I went and looked at Shade's game, and Shade is crazy good at building this game. He has set a high standard that I can never possibly reach. Svelta. Where on earth were we? Because that's an important question to answer as soon as I can. Oh, I was going to reconfigure this to make rods so that I could make the one that only produces 30 produce plates for maths reasons. Because that one makes 120 ore per minute, which divides... No, 60 ore per minute, which actually divides by 20 for rods. Well, this one only makes 30 ore per minute, which divides nicely into 30 per minute for plates. One is a nice division. It's the nicest division. And I have no reinforced plates. For that matter, I have no screws. I do like this hub location that I've settled on. Oh, I do have screws. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me! Well, that'll just give us enough constructors for what we're looking to do. Oh, that's a slug in the distance. Moi. Oh, pain. Pain. I need more plates. I didn't realize I used all my plates doing that. I used all my ingots? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is such a back and forth start. There would be no backlog of ingots. Of course my machine would be perfectly calibrated. Hello, Otakeki. I am looking for exactly what I've got fitting into this crate. Never mind. I need many iron plates. Let's get more. And then these machines now make rods. How are you doing today? I am done with work. I have successfully held on to my brain I did a presentation and it went reasonably well, which is always nice. And now I am ready to chill for the evening and psychologically prepare myself for Friday. Walls. Oh, I love just laying down balloons in this game. I hope you are well. Oh, that beep actually comes through on OBS. Sorry about that, that's me pressing the numlock key. Apparently the BIOS beep exists in Windows, I thought it was hardware. Rods. Third constructor is what I'm thinking of. Science. I don't know. Satisfactory is just so satisfying. I know that that's the most trite possible observation, and yet... Yes, no, merger. Thank you for joining me again, by the way. Yes, good. And now we just need to hook this up to electricity. Beautiful. And each of these makes 15 per minute, which is 45, which the tier 1 conveyor belt can handle. Cool. Just ignore the iron ingots overlapping over there. It's not worth worrying about. Now, how do I want to arrange this? Unfortunately, this one's a bit more packed, so maybe I want to take it up a floor. To deal with the sand dune. Like this. And then I can have a merger there for when I eventually upgrade this to have more than one furnace in the distant future. And then yeah, like that. It's only clipping into the wall a tiny, tiny bit. Which is fine. I think. Is that enough space? Merger. Splitter. Constructor. No, it needs to go up higher. I need at least 3 here. Okay, constructor goes here. Is that about right? Or is that... yeah, that's about right. And you make plates. I'll just dump some in. Splitter goes smack bang in the middle there. And then you go to there. Will that fit? That looks like it's fitting fine. Are they normally that close? No, they are not. That's one too close. I mean, it works, and you visually wouldn't be able to tell, but... I think I'd rather get rid of... This is upsetting me. I'm trying to be perfect. No, I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday. I think I know what I must do. I require more space. That'll do. Just a little bit of clippy sand. A tasteful garnish. There we go. One fewer than that. Just smack bang to the middle of the stuff. And then feed the conveyor properly in. And... yes, this is looking good now. Excellent. I will put down a ramp here as well. Temporarily until I get better ways of changing height. Because this feels a bit yucky. Okay, what else? We need... power. You make plates. I can't stop thinking of that scene from Rick and Morty every time I calibrate a machine in this game. Well, that looks pleasant. As pleasant as we're going to get at this stage in the game, at least. I suppose there's not really much reason not to reserve all the space that I'm going to need eventually. 2, 3, 4. This is counting with Berry. There we go, that is future-proofed to an absurd degree that will possibly never even become relevant. Which is fantastic. That's what we do here, we future-proof things to a ridiculous degree. Okay, I don't know how I'm feeling about this rampage. I'll leave it as a bit of an accessory rather than giving it any permanence. I need more concrete. Horrifying. Okay, let's go dump some of this in for logistics too, actually, sooner than later. And maybe some plates. Boop, boop. The rest can wait. Oh, we need to make our first assembler soon, which is a tier of production beyond the primary stuff that we've been dealing with so far. Or secondary. Tertiary production. I think I know what I want to do, but it's a bit weird. There we go. And we get a freebie room in there, sort of, for something. Don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we've got a room. There we go. Merger. And I guess this will just go into a storage crate for now. Because we're going to want a lot of iron plates. There is no chance that we will ever manage to produce too many iron plates. People always jokingly overstate, oh, there's no such thing as too many X. There is actually no such thing as too many iron plates. Yes, flow my babies. We'll also need a output for these at some point. I've been thinking about how I want to arrange things, and I think that it would be cool to have my storage room like down in there. I'll need a lot of cosmetics unlocked before I can get there, but it's a nice idea. Okay, let's start work on that assembler then. We need 4 rotors, which I previously had and then slacked down for research progress. 2, 3, 4. Oh no, they probably went into a power plant. Is that one not hooked up? That was red for a second, I saw that. What is the problem? I'm a bit worried about that. Oh, you're not getting enough water. Damn it, really? That actually sucks. Wait, no. One pump makes enough water for 2.5 generators, I just remembered. 120 per minute. And consumes 50 minutes. So the problem is that I'm actually not producing enough water. I need a second water extractor. That's fine compared to what I was worried about, which was that the water extractor couldn't push uphill into this crook in the pipe with perfect efficiency. Jump. I got a good feeling about this game. The bubbly music probably helps that. Oh, I was going to pick up rods so I could dump them in the machine. And I need more reinforced iron plates. Oh, what do I need for these? More screws, more rods. Slide. Oh, there's my supply of plates for the next however long. Okay, screws. Which I will also be automating soon. I think I will find another iron node for screws though, because we're going to need a lot of them. And we're also going to need a lot of rods, and we're also going to need a lot of plates. We just really wanted to, rather than cannibalizing our nodes to make different materials this early, I think I'd rather they get more nodes sooner. Okay, now, plates. And these will be the last plates I ever construct by hand. Maybe. Was it 8 or 10? Let's go with the 10 just to be sure. Yes. Thinking. Oh, I got a notification on my phone. Twitch is telling me that I can manage my stream from my phone. Thank you, Twitch, that's totally relevant. Well, I guess it kind of is, but I don't really want to. Okay. Let's do it. How would I want to get down? Maybe like... The stairs, maybe? kind of want to have a flat roof that I can run out across. At least for here. I guess I want my hub to be on the roof of my factory. Maybe. I might move this all up a floor later then. Put in a handrail here. I really need to set up a waste sink so I can actually start drafting this out a bit better. Awesome sink. Requires 15 plates. Ah! No, I'm not making those by hand. I made a promise. To myself and to my viewers. But mostly to myself. Is there much out that way? That might be a good place to start the factory. Well, there's that extra iron node. There's another one. I want to find a place with nothing. This is the first rift between dunes with no nodes that I need to build a big house on. But no, there is in fact a lot of iron in this desert. Which means eventually I'm going to have to put a miner here. So maybe I'll start building my factory on stilts or something. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that because there's going to be miners down here no matter what I do. I don't know, I talked about putting my hub on the top floor, but I'm not so sure about that. I kind of like having it be sort of possible to run off onto the dunes, but I won't care about that so much later, maybe. Oh, I know. Of course, I want one of the tubey things to get up and down floors. I don't want no stairs. I'm glad I could solve that mystery. Let's just laminate this tree for safety. And there we go. I'm saving nature. Beautiful. Do you have anything I can research? Like, yeah, I could probably research the scanner upgrades for this stuff. I'll come back to that later though. Come on, Barry, you need to make a decision. Where do you want the factory to be? Okay, let's start planning the storage room so I know how much I need to space it and then basically just start building it after that. Possible I want this to be like 4 deep? I don't know if I have enough space for that though. Oh, maybe I do. Not my smartest moment. Just. Is that enough? I think I'll call it enough. Because the alternative is like moving that up a bit. Which is not out of the question, but I like being able to run up and jump onto my hub from here. Like that. That has so much value to me. Okay. Let's, yeah, that depth. Whee! And, I want the entrance to this to be near the hub. Like, really near the hub, like here. But not in the way. If I had like a catwalk coming out along here, slightly to one side, would that upset me in the OCD? No, I think I'd be fine. In that case, the pipe would probably be here. Person pipe for transporting people. Oops. Maybe I'll move this one out just for the sake of not having the dune clip into it a little bit. Okay, so this one is maybe where the pipe goes, and then it comes down to this wall. And then basically I want a lot of storage containers. I'm debating whether I want to have ores coming here. I don't think I do, but I like the idea for the sake of completeness, if nothing else. Can I fit in 3 without making it horribly messy? I think I can. Let's put up the walls and see how we're doing. Actually, I can probably make it quite wide. I don't need to limit myself. In fact, let's just start at going like this and see where we end up. I probably want it like there. Something in my brain says to do this. And something in my brain is right, per usual. Streaming is weird. You take your vocal filter and you just turn it off. Give or take. I think that's probably going to be the neatest interval that we're going to get. I'd like to consume less space, but there isn't really a good way to do that without I don't know, I'm thinking that I don't really like having the big hole there. I'd rather view the storage containers from the side with these little doors for access. And also have the ladders. But that's a completely different question. Like, I need to have the backs facing something obscured so that I can route conveyor belts to them without it being super conveyor belty. So I guess that looks like this, sort of. And instead of this, More like that. And that. And then maybe another one on this side. So that it's not horribly inefficient space-wise. I need to try and not think too obsessively, but I do need to think obsessively enough. There's a balance to be struck in obsession. Can I cram you one closer to that wall? Just have you like... Nah. That's too clippy for me. I think that's as... It's not about to acknowledge anything as not clippy. I think that's as good as I'm going to be able to do. And then I want another one on top that faces the other way, that takes resources back and dumps them back into the system. Which is another reason to have ore in this, is to have return chests that feed into the system. Organization, you go there? Yeah, that looks good. And then if I want to access the return chest, I just climb up a bit. And the reason why it is so tall is so that I can replace these eventually with the industrial ones. So I will be able to basically fill my inventory in one go. And that's beautiful. And then on the other side, it's going to be spaced like this. Which is great. And then this is going to continue to that dune. That's quite short. Maybe I want to build out another layer this way. 3 more. Oh god, it's going into the dune. Oh, please no. The return chest can just be a regular container, probably. I doubt I'll ever need to dump an entire inventory's worth of something. So it can be 3 high. Yay! Mystery solved. Like this. I think that will also look better. Slightly less of a pit. Okay, let's just destroy all this and then rebuild it a little bit higher. Oof. My need for perfection is satisfied. For now. Okay, that's the metal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I get these the other way and like... No, I kind of want this way. I guess this is the way. This is the way, I guess. World's most reluctant Mandalorian. Isn't it incredible how quickly in this game you start building towers of Babel? Okay, so that's the middle. Whee! I need to make a way up here. No wall there for a bit. This is the entrance. There we go. Oh, this is one of my favourite songs in the game. Feels great when you've got like a decent sized factory and you're just vibing to the song and looking at it do its thing. Oops. I think I will build a ramp up here sooner than later as well, because even if I have visions for the eventual future, they don't exactly help me now. Hello, Heracles. Pardon my preoccupation with factory construction. Actually, no, don't pardon it. I refuse to apologise for my factory construction preoccupation. I'm just trying to plan out a storage area at the moment. Like a big storage area that will store everything. And I'm vibing to the satisfactory music. Come on, let me build it out. Weird game. I jumped into a friend's game last night and saw what they had built, and it was kind of mind-blowing in how good it was, and so it's kind of raised my personal bar a bit. I don't actually know how many resources I need to be prepared for, unfortunately. So, I'm just building big to start with. And the idea is that you'll be able to why would I have a bunch of return chests? I could just have one return chest and then sort from that. I'm a fool. Ah, I'm such a fool. Okay. Whatever, let's let's continue the construction of our thingy. No, do I need to redesign all this? Is my perfectionism going to demand that of me? It really might. Yeah, exquisite. Not really. Okay, I can do better than this. Even as a temporary ramp, I want it to be good. Wow, those containers are such an awkward size. I mean, I don't really mind because I've kind of prepared for it, but... Okay, 2-meter ramp. I've been watching a lot of Mr. Samuel streamers RimWorld videos lately, and they is this like really... Yeah, that's really awkward positioning. This'll do though. So I'm thinking of like RimWorld war crimes all the time, which is not ideal. So I was thinking that I'd put a glass ceiling on this, and I like the idea of being able to look down into my storage area. But I kind of need some reason for the player to walk along the top of it as well. And as I covered, I realised that I need a sort chest. Which I guess can be here next to the hub. Just like throw down a storage container here? Okay, I do like the idea of having the awesome shop and MAM over here actually. This feels like the wrong spot for the MAM. It always kind of has. That seems much more like it. Yeah. It's kind of a bit wonky from there. I wish I could put it a bit further, but it's a little too steep. Well, we can fix that temporarily. There we go. Flawless. Please ignore the part where it's floating, but at least it's... dear. Just pretend it's fine. And then I'll just throw the awesome shop. Who cares, yeah. Somewhere that's at once convenient and also out of the way. this can just be like a scenic vista and hypothetically maintenance for the pod, I guess. And then this side can be the storage chest. I'm not looking forward to moving that. I won't be able to move that. Yeah. Dismantle one chest just to automatically generate another. Okay, and the name of making sure that my hub is easy to move. I'll make a couple of personal storage crates over here. This one for things that I can't use yet. And this one for things that I no longer really have much need for. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Whee! Sliding slower and slower. Oh, there we go. I gave up eventually. Yeah. No, we don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Oh, I'm going to have like a horrible, messy under the stairwell thing here. That's lovely, I love that. Did one of those go into the cliff? I hope not. The idea of lost stuff inside the cliff bugs me. Well, it doesn't seem to have, or it would be snapping to it aggressively. This song also rocks. Well, it doesn't rock because it's not rock music, but it is cool. Oh, there's where it went. Mystery solved. Oh, I could have like a sloped roof here, that would be awesome. In the meantime, I'll just leave it open. I think I can... yeah. Nah, I think I'll keep it as a bunch of 1 meters. Okay, do I wanna... I think I wanna go over there. One foundation that way. And the other one can just be covered up with like a wall there though. I am out of concrete. I have consumed all of my concrete. Yeah, that sounds about right actually. Go my implacable concrete machine. Yes. The fact that basically as soon as you've automated concrete and iron plates in this game you can start doing this kind of mega structure is very pleasing. Note to self, don't do that again. Oh yeah, I could also not have the roof cover the entire storage area. Just have it kind of jutting out. No, I think I want a bunch of wall 1 meters, I don't really want it. Going up through the floor elsewhere. There we go, perfection. You would scarcely know that it's kind of a mess. Okay, that's not really working very well. That kind of is. Yeah, I'll leave that one there. Oh, I can probably place one there to make the man look a little bit less silly. There we go. Okay, now depth. I was thinking like iron plates, iron rods, screws, copper, or oh wait, no, I need iron ingots, iron plates, iron rods. Okay. Okay. Okay, iron ore, iron ingots, iron plates, iron rods, copper ore, copper ingots, copper wire, copper plates? Yeah. 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 Yeah, I'm smart. And then on the far side of rods we have screws. On the far side of... Okay. Big brain time. I don't think you need project parts except for construction, so I don't think I'll bother storing project parts here. No smart plates or anything. I think. Smart plates, versatile frameworks, smart wiring. Yeah, those are always just fed straight back into construction, I think. I hope. No, they're used for like vehicles sometimes. Ah! I'm going to die by falling one of these days. Let me up. Let me up. stairs. Beautiful. Okay, that's actually a fairly elegant entrance for real. I wish I had handrails. I wish I had stairs. Make this smaller, neater. Get rid of the sand dunes sneaking in. Anywho, focusing again. Because I'm such a focusaholic. That's what all my teachers would say. They'd say, oh, that berry, she focuses too much. She needs to relax. This is a lie. This is not what my teachers said. Oh, there we go. And then, no kissing. I feel like this central avenue should be wider, actually. This feels too much like a hall when it's supposed to feel like a big, expansive... I need that, what's the communist word? Conspicuous consumption. I need to show off my luxurious amounts of land. Yes, excellent. And then maybe I want to like double wide these. So this is 3 wide and this is 2 wide. Just, you know, really give myself enough space to park a plane in here. Oopsies. Here is an ADHD tip. Take a look at the places where you keep falling off of stuff and then build stairs there. Take a look at where the problem happens and then put the problem solver there. Very good personal management tip. For people with absolutely no personal management skills. Why did I do that? Because I don't have rails, and that's worrying me, that's why. Don't I make a good point, I'm so smart. Okay, but the width is, that's what I want the width to be, give or take. +1. On this side. Not give or take, exactly, that's exactly what I want the width to be of this first floor of sorts. The storage chamber. Yes, exquisite. Now, how deep do I want it? I don't know. Why don't we just start by making it a square? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7.5 times 2 is 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's enough space. Let's build this miner now and see if we can figure that out actually. I think... Well, it technically overlaps, but it doesn't actually overlap, which is all I need. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Portable Miner, I have buried you alive. Okay, I might take a couple of minutes break to top up my water and acquire chocolate and stuff. Oh, the poor tree. I'm burying it. I said I don't know, I'll figure out the details later. How much I pack these in depends on how much space I need, I guess. And then I was talking about having the glass floor, but maybe I just want the glass floor for the main glass roof for the main hall, and then for the side bits I can have regular roof and put machines up there. That would be good. Yeah, this'll work. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because we'll still get that yawning sort of chasm feel if we just glass up this. We need to put a gate here. A big gate. Okay, just to start everything off. Wait, why do we have this going out to here? It just feels weirdly jagged when we could cut off the square. Although I guess we do need it for where this feeds. For now. But you're on my shortlist, mister. Ah! Don't do that. Is that down there? Is that? Yeah, escaped panel. There we go. In the big, imposing, horrible Wolseley factory. Ain't they just grand? But more importantly, we can start building assemblers, we can. Oh, I will set up this assembler and then I'll take that break that I was talking about, I think. Reinforced plates, please. screws. Ah, you take screws. I'll just load you up with screws by hand for now. How many screws would you have to eat before you make your skin go pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Screws are pretty rich. I think I might get a cup of tea when I go on that break in a second. Tea is a basic requirement of life when you get down to it. Ugh, I need enough screws for 18 plates. Pain. Actually, screw this. Pun somehow not intended. I will just hook up this device over here quickly. Quick and dirty. That's the way to build a factory. Like, so quick and dirty. I apologize for the sin that I'm committing, everyone. But works and now, unfortunately, is better than works but not yet. Wow, that makes me sick. I feel physically ill. Looking at what I've just done. Okay, let's go all the way. Let's just inspire so much pain in myself that I can't really possibly be held responsible. I'm holding back tears. Why am I doing this to myself? Answer. For the reinforced iron plates. Oh, I need to configure these things. And actually hook them up to the power. I feel compelled to do as bad a job hooking them up to power as I have done with everything else here. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well, I will just position the camera carefully to make it look like a nice factory instead of an awful one. And then I will go on my break. Okay, thank you everyone. I will be back in just a minute or two with tea and chocolate. I return. I return to see how many plates we have. Yes! Just enough to get the stacked conveyor belts and not long have to fight constantly in order to fit multiple conveyor belts in. Smash that fucking launch pod button.
Milestone reached.
Shimmy,
Improved
shimmy.
versions of conveyor belts and conveyor
Sky 3.
lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Bye-bye. This is the pod launch observation platform. Yes, that is its purpose. I was thinking about this. I kind of want to try and figure out how to make it scalable. Goodly. Maybe I could scale it vertically? That's a thing. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, let's go with vertical scaling instead of horizontal scaling like I've used previously. But I think for like the fundamentals, like reinforced plates, I'll have two machines side by side. I need to get the floor holes for conveyor belts. Those are crucial now. I just need to get the I need to get everything. Obstacle clearing gives more inventory slots. Jump pads, probably not actually going to get any use out of either of those. Or that. But I do need steel processing. Okay. Rotors, frames, concrete and wire. Well, that machine makes probably a sufficient amount of wire already, actually. But generally speaking... Okay, I want to sort out this power situation sooner than later now. Which means I need materials for another coal generator. And materials for another water extractor. Let's just turn all the ingots in my inventory into copper plates straight away. Oh, I don't have my lamp on. Ow, my eyes. That will probably improve the face tracking. And also blind me. Sip water. My laptop can see. Is that worth it? I don't think it is. I'm not going to have that on today. I'm feeling just a little bit lazy. It's a lazy Thursday, as people always say. Shades was right, I am disgusting. This factory is nausea-inducing. That looks relatively fine. Kind of funny in how steep it is down the slope. Oops. Okay. Reinforced iron plates, 30 cable, 30 rotors. Rotors. Well, I can just make the 30 cable off. And as for rotors, I need screws. Yay, because I dumped all my screws earlier. Enough screws for 20 rotors. Oh, pain. Ah. I might need to go and tighten up my screw production sooner than later. But let's focus for a bit. Having the electricity fluctuating all the time scares me. Not before I have a fluid tank. Oh, jeez. Speaking of... fluid buffer? I do have some modular frames in the chest, actually. Oh, thunder. That's new, I don't think I've noticed that before. Oh, it's not thunder. It is the pod returning. Just put my cup of tea over on my left. Greatness. Ah. I don't suppose you're like filling up with screws or anything nice and convenient with me? Well, kinda. To my surprise, the choke is on plates. I see you there, wall. Looking between the cracks. At least the devs have been very careful to make sure that even if things overlap, air quotes, they don't end up fighting for position. Z-fighting is the very anime sounding term I've heard to describe that. Okay, if I wanted to build this properly, what would I need? I would need to elevate this up one for reasons that I came up with when I was mucking around. How are we doing for our modular frames? 40? That's not bad. Now. In case you can't tell, my brain is completely ravaged with ADHD. My ability to focus is non-existent. Springs. For more rotors, which I will eventually get through making, without losing patience halfway through. I only need the materials for a few more. How impatient can I be? Oh, my work laptop monitor is blinking at me. Let's just turn that off. I don't want to think about work. Now is no worky time. Work does not exist. There we go. That be everything we need for some quite frankly ambitious power innovations. but they'll be worth it. Okay. Okay now. To get rid of this fucking mess. Oh dear. Okay. Let's start by throwing down the next gold enemy. Right. This one's just sort of positioned centrally, isn't it? Yeah. So, shall this one be? What? There we go, that's as close as we're going to get, I think. Oh no. Is it destined to run into the... Well, I guess I can run it sideways and that would be fine, but... Oh no, the floor. So I've decided I want this to be centered instead of slightly off-centered. Because indecision is how you build a good factory. It's true, I'm speaking from experience here. Okay, water extractor. Goes right there. Don't mind the Steam messages, I'll address those in just a second. As soon as I figure this out really quick, so that I don't break my power system. Boop, boop. 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 There we go, good enough. Nice. And then I wanted to hook up that thing. I'm just going to like the air and then go around the back. Factory. Hydro station. Can't afford. Okay, I don't think that these notifications are going to stop until I give a response, so I'll take a quick break, go and stare at the god-awful reinforced plates machine some more. Okay, back in a minute. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh no. Oh no. Well, no one's been watching anyway. Okay, doesn't matter. I was saying that this is satisfactory, and it was a game that I was thinking... Okay, no. I took a break 5 minutes ago, and forgot to unmute it after that. Don't worry. It's not been a full hour and 45 minutes. That was, not ideal, though. Yeah, I'm dead now. Okay, I was saying, this is satisfactory. It is a game about building a factory, as you can infer from the many factory machines just sort of scattered around. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm having a look at these, yeah. Oh, I think I've got eyebrow detection turned way down. Oh well. Rip. Yeah, I was thinking that Happy may want to try this. If she watches for a minute, she might get a good idea, though I imagine she's probably going to bed soon. Hopefully. Get an idea of whether she's interested. I'm trying to build a very nice, pretty factory, which means I'm being a bit fastidious, more than you need to be. You can... Yeah. It's a bit like modded Minecraft or Factorio are the best comparisons, but it's also a lot more chill than either of those. So this is a water pump which supplies water to these here. Coal power plants. I think it's working. Oops. Whoosh. Are you working? No. Oh, it's not hooked up there. Yeah. That's why I say maybe Happy. Oh, the music is so good. They keep adding like just 1 or 2 songs every time they patch the game, and that very quickly builds up to a very nice soundtrack. There we go, now it's hooked up, which means it will start running. And that will pump water, which will mean that we're no longer trying to feed 4 generators on 200-bit generators worth of water. Yeah, you can do things quick, but if you do things quick and messy, they look like this. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. It works as well as what I'm doing over here, but... But, which would you really rather have in the long term? I was making myself sick earlier with, I set up a machine before I took my break, just because it was making something that I needed that's very slow. And I just threw it together because I wanted to go and make myself a cup of tea. Yeah. So I'd really just cut every single corner, including the ones you really shouldn't cut. So we got conveyor belts clipping through the floor. This one just kind of stretches off into the distance and goes through a sand dune over there. And this is not what an optimal setup looks like. I don't want to alarm you, but just a mine into a furnace into a crafter. But it makes screws. I've got grand designs, as you can tell by the scale that I'm building in. I'm trying to figure out how to make a really nice, big, pretty factory. Now let's fix up the rest of that power to be slightly less offensive. The game has this ability to slide, but you can slide on nearly flat ground, and if you jump out of a slide it gives you a bit of a launch, so the most efficient way to move around is just by sliding and jumping out of it constantly. So if you're wondering why I'm moving a bit funny, that's why. Oh, the other thing is that Satisfactory is a very pretty game. And, yep. Yeah, really pretty. For a factory game, that's a collectible slug that you use to power up your machines. Different slug. So I've been trying to figure out also how to, like, I've positioned my starting building there, so I've got a nice view of all of this. Anyway, let's hook up this. Ah, it's tapped out of nodes I can attach. Okay. Okay, sleep well, hippie. Thank you everyone for joining. I think I will be having dinner soon myself, so it might be good if someone could figure out someone I can raid afterwards, because burgers are coming. And there is no chance that I'm going to wait a minute longer than I have to for those. Anyway, let's throw, oops, not like that. Throw down some more foundation. Burgers. Yes, Vic, please. Find me a friend of yours who is asleep and streaming. Anywho, now that I've got the... yeah, I had a look and saw that that person was just away for a 5-minute break, but the timing. Please give us the power to panic someone else. Anywho, coal generator. You can see the line on the left there telling me that I've got it lined up there. Oh dear. Make Mojave. Oh yeah. What are the odds of Sebastian still being streaming in a little bit? Fingers crossed. I know that he's been going for ages. So... but that will definitely work. I need to open up Twitch and find the interface for... I use OBS to handle chat and everything, but I can't do a raid from it. No, don't play my own stream sound back at me, that's going to get confusing. Tempting. Okay. Twitch, give me the control panel or whatever it is. Create a dashboard. I'm not actually done just yet, I'll show the game a little bit more. It's got a day-night cycle, as you can probably tell. Manage stream, there we go. Yeah, you unlock lights a bit later, but not quite yet. Oh, it's playing my own stream back at me. Can I turn off that preview, please? Pause. I don't actually need to be downloading and then uploading... uploading and downloading the same video feed. That's probably not a great idea. Nighttime music time. Yeah, there are a lot of cosmetics. I was looking at a friend's world the other day and it made it actually really, really nice and kind of impressive visually, and I'm sort of aspiring to achieve that this game, but it's something I haven't really done before. Oops. If you alt-tab, then you can get stuff. probably raid Lake Mojave once my family gets back with the burgers. That might be them already. Is that them? Hold on just a second. It is not them. My desire for burgies is not manifest. I think either that or they're faster than I thought. Let me build. This is fiddly. I can't afford. That'd be why. Okay. Okay, I think that might be them, so I think I'll call the stream here. Let me just set up raid on Sebastian. Thank you everyone for joining. My little Discord is linked below. Sorry. Yes, I will. I will enjoy the burgers so much. I've also got chicken nuggets. Oh, by the way, quickly. You see the resemblance to the avatar that CC was using? Yeah. And a marshmallow milkshake. With, you know, actual marshmallows in it. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, raid. Well, hold on, I need to wait for the raid cooldown. I'm so smart. Okay, let's go.